Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Today, we are going to learn a new grammar lesson that is related to the use of don't and doesn't. So, let's get started.
It is a grapefruit. It looks like a giant orange, but it's pink inside. Oh, I don't like grapefruit. Do you like grapefruit?
Here, you can see the sentence formation of three types. So, we can derive that sentences are of three types. Very first, affirmative, then negative, and then third one is interrogative. Affirmative sentence is it's look like a giant orange. Negative one, I don't like grapefruit. And interrogative, do you like grapefruit? As you can easily derive what are the difference between these three sentences. Let's take one another example to clarify this, okay? You know. This is an affirmative sentence. You don't know. This is a negative sentence. Don't you know? This sentence is your interrogative sentence. As you are having a question mark here. Okay? Now, let's take some more examples. Like he goes to school daily. This is an affirmative sentence. Yes? Then negative one, he does not go to school daily. Yes? And the third one, which is interrogative sentence, does he go to school daily? Okay? So you can easily get the idea that question mark type of sentences are called as interrogative sentences, and where the sentence has not, that sentence you can call as negative sentences. Just look at these examples. I don't like. He doesn't eat sweets. They don't work properly. Pratik doesn't play cricket. Ria and Tia don't eat fruits. You can easily notice here these sentences have don't, doesn't in common. Yes? So these sentences you can call as negative sentences. As they have not. Yes? Now just open chapter number 6. Here in this chapter, you can easily find out interrogative sentences. Look at these two sentences. Where is your mother, little one? Why are you following me? Yes? You can easily identify these sentences as interrogative sentences. Why? Because these sentences have question mark at the last. Now look at these sentences. She always came back. She called her goody and put a red ribbon round her neck. She followed him everywhere. People were amazed to see a man and a bear riding by. What is common in these sentences? These sentences are simply a statement. Yes, and at the last of these sentences, you can notice a full stop is there. So you can easily identify these sentences as affirmative or positive sentences. Now just move forward in the next page. Here in this slide, you can notice these two sentences. Ram Singh's neighbors were not happy and we are not safe with it here. So in these sentences, you can have not. Okay, so you can easily say that these sentences are negative type of sentences. Now just forward in the next slide, which has one more sentence, which is negative one. The last sentence, she is not coming back. So this also has not in it. Yes, so this is also a negative sentences. Now we will move forward to understand the usage of don't and doesn't. As you already learned what are negative type of sentences, so you can easily find out in the present tense when we form a positive sentence to negative sentence, we should use the words don't and doesn't. So let's get started. Don't and doesn't we can use in simple present tense. We use don't or doesn't to make a negative sentence in the simple present tense. Like we have one affirmative sentence, you speak English. When we convert it in a negative sentence, you can say, you don't speak English. You cannot say you know speak English, okay? I think it is very clear. Now, let's go further. I don't. Present simple negative. When the sentence has I, you, we, they, then we can use don't, or you can say do not. Don't is the short form of do not. Yes? And when we have he, she, it, then we will use does not, or you can say doesn't. Here, just look at the examples. I don't like action movies. Rohan and Mohan don't speak Spanish. She doesn't wear glasses. You don't listen attentively. Here you can notice a very important point that in negative sentences we don't use s or es or ies with any subject after verb. Why it is like that? I wish you all remember our subject verb agreement video where I have explained to you that in simple present tense we can use verb plus s when we are talking about singular number, and when we are talking about plural number we will not use any s in the sentences. Yes? Children, did you remember this slide where I have explained to you when the sentence has singular number like he, she, it, we should add s or ies or es with the verb, and when it is in plural number we cannot use any s or es in the verb. In the example you can see two affirmative sentences. She starts new diet and you start new diet. Yes? Let's make these two sentences in negative. Yes? Let's do that. She starts new diet. It is an affirmative sentence. Now make it negative. She doesn't start new diet. Here you can notice we remove s and use only start. So be remember it. Now the next sentence, you start new diet. Here we can easily make it like you don't start new diet. So with he, she, it or any singular noun we can use does not, or you can say doesn't. Yes? And with I, we, you, they or any plural noun we can use do not, or in short form you can say don't. Let's have some more examples. In affirmative sentence we can say they eat vegetables every day. In negative, they don't eat vegetables. In affirmative, they usually have lunch at school. In negative, you can say they don't have lunch at school. Next one, in affirmative, we have one sentence like that. She sometimes sleeps at school. And when we form it in negative sentence, she doesn't sleep at school. So here you can notice that we remove s from sleep and here we simply use sleep. Yes? Now we will have one more example. Just look at this. He usually watches TV in the morning. In negative, he doesn't watch TV in the morning. Here we remove es and add simple watch when we make it in negative sentence. So I think you understood these rules properly. Now let's take some more examples like I don't play tennis. He doesn't drink tea. And the last you can say they don't live in New York. Now we will move forward to attempt one exercise or you can say practice set. Yes? So here you have a practice set on the screen. Very first you pause the video here and try to do this practice set yourself. I think you understood what is the meaning of pause. Pause means you can stop video here, and in the rough notebook you can do the exercise and then match your answers. First sentence is here, N dash like long dresses. Here N is a name, okay? So what we should use? N doesn't like long dresses. I dash want to go to the gym. I don't want to go to the gym. We don't waste food. Fourth one, Tina doesn't go to the gym. Fifth one, we don't go to the movies. Next 5 sentences. Kate doesn't eat chicken. Seventh one, they don't drive on Sundays. Eighth one, he doesn't like pizza. Ninth one, they don't like music classes. And 10th one, he doesn't know how to swim. In this way, we have finished this exercise. Now I request you children, just share your score, whatever you will get in this test, you just share in the comment box. And if you have any doubt related to it, you just ask me in the comment box. So, till then, keep smiling and keep learning. We will meet you in the next video. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.